Hello and welcome! Silrace here with some World O tanks. This is Pearl River, and the tank in question is the Super Pershing. However you wanna pronounce the damn thing. So, they nerfed the heck out of this particular tank. And then they made an event where they gave it out for free if you did lots of stuff. Because they probably realized no one was buying it from the gift shop after it got nerfed. Me, I got it before those nerfs as a gift from, well, a friendly and nice person. Put it that way around. But I don't play the tank all that much. I occasionally still play it just because it's super Pershing and it can be fun. So I thought, let's make a video of a couple of the games, hey? Because I played it a bit recently, and this was one of the games. Frankly, thanks to the sluggishness of it, well, if you have played Pershing, you'll realize just how sluggish and slow this damn thing is comparing to the Pershing. Well, it just doesn't feel like a medium tank anymore. It tries to be more of a hybrid between a medium and a heavy, but it kind of fails in both categories, in my honest opinion. But that's just my opinion. Usually, on this changed Pearl River map, I don't like to go middle, but we have no one covering the middle whatsoever other than the dudes still sitting in our base. So I'm gonna poke from here. And also, there is no artillery in this game on either side, which is, well, it's fantastic for one thing, but it also makes going in the middle a little less of a death trap. Thankfully. Because, well, the middle is usually the playground for, well, can I avoid the artillery? Maybe. Sure, there are some walls to hide, well, try to hide behind and all that sort of stuff. So yeah. As you can realize if you look at the minimap, the southern side of the map is already controlled by the whole damn enemy team. So I'll try to take a shot here, and that didn't kill the comet. Well, whatever. But then there is this guy, so let's help out the AMX a little. Shoot the T-34 as much as I can. Because, well, it's still a good gun for this sort of work. Frankly, yeah, that's my bad with that particular shot. Probably just aim at the engine deck, but I didn't want to do anything of the sort. And hello, friendly Pershing. You blow up my tracks, and I'll put a shot into your weak turret. Because the Super Pershing turret is full of all sorts of weak points. Then you give me a nice shot at those tracks, but unfortunately I didn't manage to track the guy there. And something is shooting me in the ass, so I have to start pushing up towards this guy. And that's that. Now hide, because as you can see, shots are bouncing all around me. They are very angry. So I'm content on hiding for a bit and then turning around, because I'm fairly sure there is stuff coming in from here pretty damn soon. Whoops. So now it's basically stuff in our base and yeah, me here. And at this point, I am definitely not gonna do anything else but cover the base. Because there is no point in trying to rush anywhere with this particularly slow tank, especially knowing that they are pretty much coming back. And we have the whole north secured. So the only real way to truly lose this map is to have them take over the base, and there we go. I mean, I could have gone down and pushed to where that Churchill 7 is, which seems to be AFK, where this Tiger P is heading, that sort of stuff. But why? If you look at my view range, because I am using XPM cheat mods, you know, all that stuff. You don't have access to the view ranges, you know, the indicators, unless you happen to use a mod which gives you them. Anyway, you can see that I have the view range on our base, right? So I have no reason to really go down there. As long as they are moving in our cap circle, and especially if I go forward just a bit, I will be able to see them and shoot at them. And there are even some little bushy thingies between me and them, and they might not be able to spot me on the return, and that was a really bad shot. My bad. Now they are capturing the base. And also, this sort of situations is why I carry those 2 high explosive shells. Because when you need to interrupt the cap, there is no better thing to do it with than a high explosive shell. I mean, I have not bounced on the T-29 twice. And then you put in a high explosive shell and you deal some damage, and it's enough to reset the cap. The reason I am shooting at the T-29 instead of the KV-1S is because I need to poke up further to actually shoot at the KV-1S, and then I expose myself to both of them. So yeah, the T-29 from there he actually spots me because of stuff. So that's both my high explosive shells gone, and pretty much secured the game by now, unless the Tiger II decides to, like, you know, do something silly and die, or take shots. But then let's move down here a little. That means I can spot both of them. And the KV-1S is still in the cap circle, but if you look, the T-29 is no longer in the cap circle, so I'm not shooting him first. It's the more dangerous target, but he was no longer capping, while we still are. And there is a random tracking shot, because I am being a really bad shot today. And that's the win. Okay, let's throw in another Super Pershing replay. And this time we are on airfield, and it is Tier 9 matchup. I don't do awesome in this particular match. Let's just put it that way. My team pretty much completely carries me to victory here. I just wanted to put this in because there are some really funky situations and moments which you don't always run into. Firstly, this being Tier 9 and me seeing that a lot of people are going on the northern side, I just wanted to take my Super Pershing down here. I was like hoping that the WZ-111 and all those the guys, they fight off the big beasties on the enemy team, the ST-1, the Conqueror, all that stuff. And they fight those guys off in the north, and I'm just gonna go out here and hang around a little, see what I can do and spot. And there is also a bunch of scouts on both teams, and so we're gonna do a little bit of scout hunting here. Now this is something funky you see me doing here, which is because I am paranoid, okay? I drive over here and then I turn sharply and go the other way, because I am really paranoid of artilleries. And this is where I notice, oh damn, there is an ST-1 here. I came here to avoid the damn thing. Well, I'm just gonna go up there, okay? The IS-3 apparently wants to corner fight an ST-1 for whatever unknown reason. I don't know, maybe he has a grand plan. But I definitely am gonna get out of anywhere near an ST-1 while driving a Super Pershing. So yeah, I'm gonna go up here and hide. And also, Super Pershing has pretty good gun depression, so playing this particular position is actually plausible, and it's possible to do in a Super Pershing, as you can see. But these guys are now behind me and stuff, and yeah. Let's shoot down on them, huh? And we will bounce on the ST-1 turret, because ST-1 is an ST-1 and it's impenetrable. All sorts of stuff, so let's not waste any more shots on it, but also let's not expose ourselves too badly to them, because those things carry big nasty guns, and put in a shot in on the IS-3 because that makes sense and stuff. Thankfully the SD1 is getting hammered. I mean, it came out very much into the open, it's getting shot from all sides. And then we do a slide shot. Slide down, and shoot. Slide shots are funny. You should always try and practice your slide shots when you are given the choice. It is almost like the dolphin dives in Call of Duty. A skill you need to practice, because it can be hilarious. In all seriousness though, I'm gonna go back on the damn hill. As you can see, my team is pretty much wrecking face. The enemy team is in tatters, and the well, part of it is the SD1 and the IS-3 could have done so much better down here if they had been more cautious and not driven into the particular crossfire we had set up. I mean, I didn't do overly much damage and I just shot the IS-3 twice. And yeah, there is an Object 704 up here as well. What the heck is going on with this stuff? It's like, I came here to avoid all these big nasties, and then they are, pretty much all of them are here. Well, that's fine, we will poke up here, because, haha, object. And then the object turns to face me, that means I'm gonna go back. And as you can see, from my maneuvering here, I am freaking paranoid of the artillery again. It's like, the Super Pershing is a very soft target when you hit it from above, to put it that way. So artillery tend to like to shoot you, and it's also not very fast tank. Here is where I took a shot a little too quickly, because he came all the way around the corner. I shouldn't have shot at the turret, and you should have waited a little longer. But oh well, my bad. And then, oh, okay, object is still looking at me, pull back a little. Aha! Hello, Mr. Artillery, I will absolutely shoot at you, because I don't want you shooting at me. And there we go. Now I don't need to be afraid of said artillery anymore, now I just need to deal with the object. So that's a one game. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this particular bet, eh?